What's up guys, how are you all doing? Yeah, we are fine guys. Today I've brought you a video for theory, questions for provisional. Yes, for those that may need to learn how to answer VID exam questions for theory. This is your video guys, so I urge you all to subscribe, to like and comment and share the video so that somebody else might also get this useful video. So guys, let's go down. Yes, question 1 here saying to drive a public service vehicle you must have reached the age of, so that's 25 years and medically fit. Yes guys, for you to drive a public service vehicles like buses and combis, you need to be 25 years and you should have a medical certificate. Then so answer is B. Then go to question 2. Which of the following is not subject to carrying vehicle a fire extinguisher? Here is a motorcycle. The motorcycle does not have to carry a fire extinguisher, so I want to C. We go to question 3. Which vehicle does not have a reverse gear? So that's a motorcycle again. You cannot reverse on a motorcycle, so that's a motorcycle, which is A. Our answer is A. Question 4. If involved in a serious accident, I must. So on this one is you need to read your answers, or you need to compare your answers very well. The first one is saying report to the hospital within the next 24 hours, which is not correct. You don't report to the hospital, you need to report to the police. So our answer is B. Report to the police as soon as possible or within 24 hours. That's the correct answer here. Then go to question 5. At this sign I must. So this one is a steep descent. So guys, whether it's a steep descent or it's a steep ascent, you need to engage to a lower gear. That was our question 5 here, so our answer is A. Then go to question 6. How many reflective triangles does a lorry carrying 2 trailers has? So a lorry carrying 2 trailers should have 6 breakdown triangles, in the sense that each trailer should have its 2 breakdown triangles. So the horse should also have 2 breakdown triangles. So if you add up 2 for the horse, 2 for the first trailer, and 2 breakdown triangles for the second trailer, that will give you 6 breakdown triangles. So our answer is A. Then go to question 7. Which car gives the right of way? So here, as you can see, A is already out of the intersection, so we are only left with B and C. So using our rule which says give way to the car from your right, you can agree with me that B have got C from the right side. So B gives the right of way to C. So C can move first. I know some of you are going to say, no, but C is turning right in front of an oncoming car B. No, that's not correct. Here, an oncoming car is a car that is in the same road with you. So here, B and C are not in the same road. So C is not having B as its oncoming car. But what we are saying is B should give way to car C. So car C goes first, car B goes last. So car B gives the right of way. But going to your answer should be C, because car B is on letter C on your answers. That was question 7. So answer is C. Then question 8. This sign means, so this is 5 tons, which is we're talking of weight. That's weight restriction. Then we go to question 9. The reaction distance at 60 kilometers per hour is, so guys, here we are already given this chart with this information on the highway code, on the back cover of the highway code. You need to know the figures that are on the highway code right from your head. There's no need to calculate anything here. You just need to know that when you're traveling at a speed of 60 kilometers per hour, your reaction distance will be 8.3 meters, and then your braking distance will be what, 5.6, and then the total stopping distance will add up to 16 meters. So here what we are saying, guys, the reaction distance at 60 kilometers per hour is 8.3 meters. That was question 9. Right, then we go to the next question. Go to the next one. All right. So the next question here, question 10, which is saying, what do you do when seeing this sign? So this is sign, that's the warning of a slippery road ahead. So you need to reduce your speed. That's the answer here. Reduce speed. That was question 10. Then go to question 11. At a robot controlled intersection where you have stopped over the pedestrian crossing, do you? So you stay where you are. What it means here, guys, is like you were at every robot controlled intersection there are pedestrian crossing lines. So when you were driving, like the robot was green, then you are about to enter the intersection. When you have just crossed those lines, then the robot turns to red or amber. You are advised then to stop there. You stay where you are. That's what we mean here. So you stay where you are. That was question 11, which is our answer is B. Then go to question 12. When traveling at 120 kilometers per hour, the total stopping distance is. So guys, here, as I said earlier, there is no need to calculate anything here. All you need to do is to check the highway code and see the figures that are there. You can cram them, you can know them right from the head. Then you agree with me that the answer here is C. There is no need to calculate anything. You just need to know when traveling at 120 kilometers per hour, the overall stopping distance will be what? 130 meters. Then go to question 13. When traveling behind another vehicle at night, I must. So when traveling behind another vehicle at night, I must switch on your dimmed headlights. When traveling behind another car, you don't have to travel with your headlights on full beam. You need to dim your lights. So you switch dimmed headlights, which is our answer C. Then go to question 14. Which is the correct robot light sequence? The correct robot light sequence. Okay, guys, I want you to understand something here. You need to know the meanings of these amber, red, or green. Like amber means prepare to stop. Red means stop. Green means go. So when you say which is the correct robot light sequence, yes, you can agree with me that it makes sense to say prepare to stop, stop, and go. So on A, it makes sense. But let's go on B. It's saying what? Red, amber, green. It doesn't make sense, guys, to say stop. When you have stopped, then they will say prepare to stop when you are already stopped. It doesn't make sense. So red, amber will not make sense. Which is the same on C again. On letter C, it's saying green, red, amber. So there is also red, amber. It doesn't make sense to say stop and then prepare to stop. But it makes sense to say prepare to stop and then stop. So here what we are saying is our answer is correct. Our correct answer is A, which is saying amber, red, green. Prepare to stop, stop, go. It makes sense that way. So our answer is A. That was question 14. Then go to question 15. When traveling at 75 kilometers per hour, you must allow a gap of how many cars? So the law says when you're traveling at a speed of 15 kilometers per hour, you must allow a gap of at least one car between you and the car in front of you. So as you increase your speed, you also need to increase the gap. So it's simple, guys. When you're traveling at 75 kilometers per hour, you simply divide 75 divided by 15, then you get 5 vehicle lengths. So answer is C. That's question 15. Then go to question 16. Breakdown triangles should be placed not less than 30 to 50 meters from the nearest point of breakdown. So answer is B here. That's breakdown triangle should be placed not less than 30 to 50 meters from the nearest point of breakdown. Then go to question 17. Which car is breaking the law? So here, as you can see, B is already out of the intersection. So here we are only left with A and C. A is going straight ahead. C is showing that he is turning right. But if you check well on the directional arrows on the road surface, you can see that the lane that C is in is a lane of those cars turning to the left. But C here seems like he's indicating to turn to the right. So it doesn't make sense that you want to turn right, but you are in the lane of those cars turning to the left. C, if C wanted to turn right, you are supposed to be in the middle lane where there's this directional arrow that is pointing straight ahead and turning to the right. But if he is in the lane that he is now, he was supposed to be indicating to the left. So what we mean is C is breaking the law because he is indicating to turn to the right, but he is in the lane of those cars turning to the left. So he is breaking the law. So which car is breaking the law? That's car C. But checking on your answers, you will find that car C is on letter B. So when writing, you need to put your answer as B, which is representing car C. I'm sure we are together there. Then go to question 18. Which car goes last? Which car goes last? So this is question 18 here. As you can see, guys, we've got car C, I've got B from the right, B, I've got A from the right, A, I've got nothing from the right side. So our first rule to apply when doing car diagrams is to give way to cars from your right. That rule says give way to traffic on your right. So here C gives way to B, B gives way to A, but A have got nothing from the right side. So it means A should be the first car to move. When A is moving as the first car, C becomes the second car to go. Because if you read well your road rules, they will tell you that cars in the same road move at the same time. So when A is moving, C also moves because A and C are in the same road, which means B will be the last car to go. So which car goes last? That was car B, and car B is on letter B on our answers. So that was question 18. Then go to question 19. Which car stops? So here it's a Y intersection, but C is already out of the intersection, guys. As you can see, C is already out of the intersection. We are only left with A and B. Then if you are seated in car A, you would find that car B is coming from your right side. So it means car A should give way to car B. As I said, that our first rule when doing car diagram says give way to the car from the road on your right. So A gives way to B, so B goes first, A goes last. So A must stop. When they say which car stops, it's the same as which car is breaking the law, which is the same as which car goes last. So it's car A in this case. But going to your answers, you agree with me that car A is on letter B. So when writing, you put B as your correct answer, but representing car A. Then go to question 20. Direction arrows used in conjunction with the prohibition lines on a road surface, so they have a regulatory effect and they must be obeyed by all drivers. Just like on question 17, guys, if you remember, car C was turning right, but he was in the lane of those cars turning to the left. So it means car C was not obeying the direction arrows. These are the direction the arrows that they are talking about. So if you are driving and see those directional arrows on the road surface, you need to obey them. So they have a regulatory effect. It must be obeyed by all drivers. That's the correct answer here. We'll go to question 21. Which car moves first at this intersection? So as always, guys, our first rule I said is give way to cars from your right. So A gives way to B, B gives way to C, but car C have got nothing from the right side, which means car C moves first. When car C is moving as the first car, A becomes the second car to go, because we said we've got a rule, our second rule, which says traffic in the same road move at the same time. So when C is moving, A also moves, because A and C are in the same road. So C goes first, A goes second, and B will be the last car to go. So our question was saying which car moves first? That was car C. But going to your answers, you agree with me that car C is on letter B. So you put B as the correct answer. That was question 21. We'll go to question 22. A continuous white line in the center of the road. So if it is a continuous line, you must not cross it. So it must not be crossed. You can only cross or overtake when it is a broken line. But if it is a continuous line, you must not cross it. You must not cross it. Question 23. Which car goes last? So here guys, you can see it's a traffic circle. So in a traffic circle, the first rule will be give way to traffic already in the circulation. So here car A is already in the circulation, so car A is the first car to go. That means we want to find out who is the second between B and C. And as you can see, B is already in the intersection, but C is not yet in the intersection. So B becomes the second car because he's already halfway in the circulation. So B becomes the second and C will be the last one. But car C, if you check on your answers, car C is on letter A. So in writing on this question, you put your answer as A, which is representing car C, who is the last car to go. We'll go to the next question, question 24. What must you do when meeting a vehicle displaying an yellow plate? That means it's a vehicle driven by a learner. So here you need to exercise extreme caution. Always when meeting a vehicle displaying an yellow plate, you need to exercise extra caution. We'll go to the last question for today, which is question 25. How many classes of traffic signs do we have in Zimbabwe? Yes guys, in Zimbabwe, if you are not a Zimbabwean and watching this, here we've got 5 classes of traffic signs. 5, which is danger warning signs, regulator signs, informative signs, class E is for road markings, and so forth. That's for today guys. Alright, so for today guys, that was the questions. I think someone might find this one useful, and if you find it useful, please don't forget to subscribe, to like and comment and share to others so that they may also use this information when going for their theory tests for the exams. Goodbye guys, thank you all.